Today we're in Palm Desert, California at the Living Desert, the place to see and experience desert life. Let's get inside. Striped hyenas can weigh 57 to 90 pounds and they can live 10 to 12 years in the wild. Hyenas are definitely incredible eaters. This is a striped hyena behind me, one of a number of species found only in Africa, but they also can distribute into southern Europe as well as India. But hyenas, whether it's a striped, a spotted, a golden, they all have incredible eating habits. First off, they mix their kind of a good balance of predation and scavenger behavior into finding their food. A pack of hyenas can take down young or sick animals, but they really like to find easy meals. And hyenas can be often seen in the savannas of Africa hanging around kills made by other animals like lions. They all have very powerful jaws. They can come down with hundreds of pounds of pressure to break bone and help even eat and digest bone as well as eating fur and all different body parts that an animal would provide. There's even members of the hyena family, like the aardwolf, that has a very unique diet that he only eats termites. Now, striped hyena, I mean, he's extremely cool looking, but he's not to be confused with the spotted, or better known as the laughing hyena, which has about the same body structure. Spotted hyenas are a little bit bigger, a little bit more aggressive, but definitely, as with all hyenas, they all are incredible eaters. Here we are in the middle of the desert, and I found our next incredible eater. It's a black widow spider, and black widow spiders earn that name because not only do they eat, tons of tiny little insects to help sustain their diet, after they mate, the females, which this is a big female right here, she'll actually envenomate and consume her own mate after they sexually reproduce. They're easy to identify from the males because they're, quite a bit bigger. A full-grown female black widow spider is about the size of your fingernail, but she also has a very distinct hourglass shape right on her belly. It's bright red to pretty much warn their mates, perhaps, that they're going to be eaten, but more importantly, to warn us that she's extremely venomous. No one has really died of a black widow spider bite in a number of years. However, if you get bit by one of these little guys, you're going to be on your way to the hospital, and it's extremely painful. Their venom is a lot like snake venom, where it's necrotic, which means that it starts eating away at your skin, and if you're allergic to these guys, you're going to be in even bigger trouble. The black widow spider, an incredible eater, but not that great of a mate. Today we're chilling in the OC, and we're going to check out the Santa Ana Zoo. Let's get inside. Feral pigs can weigh 77 to 330 pounds, and they can live 15 to 25 years. We're at the Santa Ana Zoo with Vanessa and Spot is a really cool pig. And pigs, we all know, are incredible eaters. They pretty much eat anything, for one.
Yeah.
And they love rooting around on the ground. And this guy, pretty much, he would even have a more varied diet than even a domestic pig because he's feral. And what does it mean to be feral, Vanessa?
It means that he was domesticated at one point and then reverted back to a wild state.
Wow, so right now, well, he seems pretty nice now, but he kind of has those wild-like characteristics, that elongated snout, that unique color pattern, and these big tusks, which are pretty prevalent, especially in the male boars. Now, what are some things that pigs can eat? We know that they eat a variety of big food items and little food items. What are some of their favorites?
Well, they like roots. They can use their nose to root up the dirt to find roots. They like nuts, grasses, vegetables.
Wow, look at that.
Pretty much anything that they can find.
Their nose is shaped like this, and it's almost like a little spade.
It's like a shovel.
So he's about almost 200 pounds, and you feed him every day. How much food does this guy intake in one day?
He gets a half a flake of alfalfa, and then he gets 2 servings of pig chow and fruits and vegetables.
Whether it's a wild pig or a feral pig, you can find a pig like this pretty much throughout the world. He's adapted to rocky areas, desert areas, and even some sparse forests as well.
Yes.
Awesome guy. Today we visit some great locations. Today we're in Palm Desert, California at the Living Desert, the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach, California, beautiful high desert of Southern California, Orange County Zoo, and we're going to check out the Santa Ana Zoo. We saw some incredible animals, but there's no substitute for seeing them in person. If you can't get to these locations, here are some other places you can visit. When it comes to incredible eating habits or diet choices, what we might find strange or unappealing is fine dining to other animals. Thank you for watching. I'm Jarod Miller, and remember, every day is an exploration. came all the way out to the Colorado Desert in South. We came all the way out to the Colorado Desert. Well, they kind of make like a woo woo or like woo. Well, here we have the exotic feline breeding compound. Oh. Here we have the exotic feline breeding I'm sorry. What's on the menu for today? Chicken, chicken, and more chicken. And mice and fish.